Hello and welcome to Meditate with Nate. My name is Nate, and thank you so much for joining me today. So, if you haven't done meditation before, I'm going to explain a little bit about what is meditation, some of the benefits that it may have for you, and then we'll do a little practice together. So, first of all, meditation is a very big word, and there's going to be a lot of different definitions depending on who you talk to, what their training is, and from what tradition they come from. So in a very general sense, I won't promise to give the complete, total, end-all definition, but one paragraph that I came across that I like is meditation refers to a family of self-regulation practices that focus on training attention and awareness in order to bring mental processes under greater voluntary control and thereby foster general mental well-being and development and or specific capacities such as calm, clarity, and concentration. So I'm sorry I don't have a reference for that quote, but I found that on Wikipedia, so you can look up and you can see pages and pages of information about meditation, all the different traditions that it comes from, Taoist and Buddhist and the Abrahamic traditions, Judaism, Christianity, and on and on. In the yogic tradition, the seventh limb of the 8 limbs of yoga is dhyana, and that's a form of meditation as well. So yoga is often seen as physical postures, the asanas, but ultimately progressing through movement and physicality is the aim is to get into the mind and to find greater peace and tranquility and samadhi, ultimately reunion and union of the mind and body. There's some scientific research about some of the benefits of meditation, and I can share the studies and the references for these claims. First of all, meditation can help you sleep better. Meditation can help you reduce stress. Meditation can help slim your waistline. Meditation can decrease pain, reduce anxiety, lift depression, and also improve your love life. So there's some of the benefits that you can get through meditation. And I like to think of meditation as a combination of relaxation and concentration. So to put them together, I call it relaxentration. So when you're too relaxed, your attention can get soft and you'll fall asleep or lose focus. If you're too concentrated, you'll get tense and uptight. So there's a blend and a balance of relaxed concentration. So that's kind of the idea of what we're going for. Now, often meditation is seen as sitting cross-legged in a upright position with a hand position, a mudra, and they'd be chanting and all kinds of different kind of cliches of meditation. But really it's about your mind, and your body is there to support your mind. So you don't want to try to sit in some unrealistic posture that is going to cause pain or discomfort and just get in the way of your meditation. So when I first tried to sit on the floor cross-legged, I was a soccer player and my knees and legs and hips were really tight. So I remember sitting like this and it was so painful. After 5 minutes, I couldn't stand it. So it's taken me years of yoga practice to become more comfortable sitting. And that's really one of the benefits of yoga is you can strengthen the lower back and the core to open the chest, to provide a good posture for meditation, to open the hips and knees and ankles. And I'm also sitting on a cushion, and I recommend sitting up on a cushion if you're going to sit on the floor. This can really help to elevate your hips so your spine can stay straight. But you can also use a thicker cushion. You can sit on a chair. Ideally, though, you do want to have your spine more or less straight. So it can be done laying down or, kind of slouching, but I found that I get a better effect with more clarity and concentration when my spine can be straight. So find a comfortable position, and I'd like to share with you a very simple meditation for today. And this is one you can do for the rest of your life. It's easy. You can take it anywhere with you. And it incorporates your breath and it incorporates your mind. So what we're going to do is count your breath 100 times. Now, this might sound really boring to sit there and to just count your breath. And at first, it will be. Your mind is going to go kind of bonkers. So especially if you're coming in and you're agitated, if you're wound up from the day, this can be really hard. And some days, I can't even count to 10. Sometimes my mind is so busy I can't focus at all. But some days I can do 100 and I want to just keep going. So the meditation never really changes, but the state of your mind will. So when you have something very simple like a counting meditation with your breath, it can be a good chance for self-reflection, because the meditation's not changing. So every time you do it, you're going to have a new experience. And this will be a good way to reflect on how you're feeling that day and what's going on in your mind. So it could take anywhere from 5 minutes to 15. Average is about 10 minutes. So we'll sit and I'll meditate with you. And I'm going to count 100 breaths. There's no need to try to breathe fast or to breathe slow. It's not a competition to get it done quickly or to see how long or how slow you can breathe. Just breathe naturally. And as you keep coming back to your count, your mind is going to have to keep returning to your body. Generally, the mind, without any kind of regulation, will just wander. So it's still going to want to wander, but you kind of have a leash. You have a little bit of a tether attached to your mind. So each time you count, it brings your mind back. So we'll talk a little more about the effects or your experience perhaps at the end. And all you have to do is find a comfortable seat. And if you finish before me, so if you get to 100 and I haven't stopped you yet, you can either just keep counting and go beyond 100, or you could let go of the technique and just watch your breath. If I finish before you, then you could pause this video and then wait till you get to 100 and then start it again. All right? So if you're ready, just make a comfortable position. If you want, you can touch your thumb and index finger together in a traditional mudra or hand position. And if you need to shift your feet, your legs, if you need to shift your body around at any point, that's perfectly fine. And I'm actually going to give you a little bit of a warm-up for your body before we meditate. So once you're sitting, rotate around in a circle and warm up your back. If you haven't sat for a long time before, often we sit way too much, but if you haven't sat with real attention, your body might feel sore or tired. You're going to feel some new muscles that haven't really worked before. So let's go the other way, especially some of the core muscles which support your spine and support a good posture. So most people don't think of meditation as a workout, but you actually might get some fatigue in some new areas and some important muscles. All right, now curl in and out. Don't crane your neck too far. Focus mainly on this section of your spine, the thoracic. Upper back. Shoulders roll back and forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. You can go your own speed. All right, one more. Raise your arms up. And if you can clasp your hands, that's good. If not, just rest them behind your head. Stretch up, lengthen, and stir your spine once again. Wake up all those little muscles around your back. Wake up your core. Switch. And if you need to do any of your own stretches, whatever feels good for you, take that time now to do that. You can pause the video if you want. All right, release your hands down. Okay, so when you're ready, you're just going to count inhale, exhale is 1. Inhale, exhale is 2. And we'll count 100 breaths together. Begin when you're ready. There's 100 breaths. If you'd like to meditate longer, please feel free. Thank you so much for joining me and meditating together. I hope that you feel a little more peaceful, a little more clear, and perhaps more happiness. Please share your experience. You can write a comment, you can ask a question, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you very much. Namaste.